Well, welcome back. I am here with Mickey Anderson, the chair, honorary chair of Chance Luncheon, and also Joel Long, executive director for Children's Scholarship Fund. I want to thank you both for being here today.
Thanks for having us on.
So, and Mickey, you're also, I mean, you're not just the honorary chair, but you're Baxter Auto. Give me the whole title of everything that you do.
Well, I'm a father. No, but yeah, so my sister and I run Baxter Auto Group. And,
Okay.
And then, of course, our father was one of the founding members of the Children's Scholarship Fund.
Yeah, so I want to like segue into that and just
Sure.
kind of tell us about the beginnings and how this all came to be.
Well, in 1999, Ted Forsman and John Walton had founded the Children's Scholarship Fund, which was a national organization. And they made a challenge to different communities to raise money and start their own organization, and they would contribute some dollars. So under the leadership of Archbishop Curtis at the time, and great leadership from, at the time, Judy Tamasia that worked at the Archdiocese.
I remember Judy,
Yeah. So those two went out and recruited a couple of business guys, and it was Bill Kaiser from Central States and then my father. And together, the four of them founded the Children's Scholarship Fund of Omaha, and I believe in a matter of weeks and with about 10 donors raised the first $1 million for scholarships.
Wow. That's incredible. That
Yeah.
just shows you what a commitment this community has.
Yeah, I always tell people, I said, don't make it a challenge to people from Nebraska because they'll meet it.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, Tal, he grabbed this one by the horns, and it was I think 6 weeks, and 13 donors, and just a little over $1 million match. So
Yeah.
huge.
And why do you think this was so important to your dad?
Well, it was important to my father because, number one, he had such great respect for the other three, for
Sure.
Bill Kaiser and
Sure.
for Judy and the Archbishop. But my father attended college on a basketball scholarship, and but for that scholarship, he would have never have had that opportunity. His father died when he was very young. He didn't have the financial means to pursue that education. But that education meant so much to him, and it allowed him to have a very successful career. And fundamentally, he felt that a family's economic circumstances shouldn't determine their choices in education. And so this really meant, it just kind of hit home for him.
Yeah. Well, then let's just talk about the Children's Scholarship Fund. I mean, what is it? I mean, tell me,
Sure.
what your mission is and how you help.
We're a nonprofit organization that provides partial scholarships kindergarten through 8th grade. And these are all free lunch or reduced price lunch families. So these are economically challenged families.
Yeah.
And our aim is to give every family the opportunity to make a choice, to find the best educational fit for their children. You know, it might be the public school down the street, that's great. But it might be where they want to be in a parish school, you know, in a situation where one of the fathers said, I wanted our son to learn Hebrew. Now you can't get that at the elementary school in that neighborhood. He went to the Jewish Academy, and which is one of those schools that we support, and so able to do things like that. There might be people with a reading difficulty that need to go to the Fingus Academy, and then lots of parish schools, both Catholic, Lutheran, Christian, and so we get a pretty good blanket.
Yeah, you really do. So how many schools do you cover? I mean, or is it?
It's about 80 schools.
Okay.
About 40 of them are in the metro area, and then 40 throughout northeast Nebraska.
Okay.
To just along the Platte River to just east of Columbus, north to the South Dakota border, and then everything in northeast Nebraska.
Okay.
It's the Omaha Archdiocese.
Yeah.
Omaha Archdiocese.
Okay. Well, let's talk a little bit about this luncheon coming up. It's on June 10th.
Correct.
And we're celebrating, this is the 20th anniversary. So tell us a little bit about the luncheon and what we can expect.
Okay.
Because you are honorary chair.
Well, my family and I.
Your
so
family,
my mother, who I would say is the real honorary chair.
Yes, yeah.
And then my two sisters and I. So I have an older
Okay.
sister, Lisa, and then a younger sister, Angie, who's my partner here in Omaha. But we're thrilled to continue to be in any way associated with the great work that Joel continues to do. It keeps getting better and better. And then to be able to be the honorary chairs when Father Jenkins, an Omaha native and president of my alma mater, Notre Dame, would come back and and be the speaker and the honored guest really means a lot to me.
Yeah.
You know, we go this is our 20th anniversary. We need to go big time. We need to hit one out
Sure.
of the park.
Why not?
Father Jenkins is our keynote speaker, president of Notre Dame. It's gonna be a great draw. And then the Anderson family. It only makes perfect sense that we go back to Tal Anderson and Mary Joy and the family.
Yeah.
And they were there right from the very, very beginning. It only makes a lot of sense. So
Yeah.
we're thrilled to have the combination of both those two.
So people can buy tickets, purchase tickets to the luncheon, or are you sold out yet?
No, we're not sold out.
You will be, though.
I would encourage everybody to go to our website.
Okay.
csfomaha.org. csfomaha.org.
Okay.
And there's very easy to order tickets there.
Okay. And I want to just talk a little bit about, in the last couple minutes, so how can people help you? I mean, what do you need from the community? Financial donations? Are there other things that people watching this, if they can't go to the luncheon, how can they support what you do?
I think financial is a huge,
Sure.
huge help for us. But I think getting the word out, just letting people know that, if you're a low-income family, free or reduced price lunch, that you don't have to give up on what you think is the best economic fit for your child. There's ways that this can be financed.
Yeah.
And so talk to your school administrator. Say, I've heard about this Children's Scholarship Fund scholarships. Can you help me get some information on that? And believe me, the school administrators in Omaha's public and parochial schools will know what to do with that.
Okay. And let's just talk real briefly about the future. What do you see the future?
We're growing all the time, but we can only grow as fast as what we have the money to do so.
Absolutely.
I always say July 1st is a big day for Children's Scholarship because we have 1,700 children get scholarships every year.
Wow.
So July 1st, the letter comes out, the families ripping it open, they go, yes.
How wonderful.
But we also have over 400 children that their parents are opening up and says, we're sorry, we can't support everyone because of the
Okay.
overwhelming requests that we get. So our objective is to get this 400 plus and shrink it down to as close to zero as what
Yeah.
we could get.
Yeah, and that's where the financial donations come in
Yeah.
to help with these scholarships.
Yeah, that's our challenge.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you both for coming on. June 10th is the luncheon, and then also just look for ways on your website to give back as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. Check out our website. Lots of great information there and lots of things you can do.
All right. Well, thank you, Joel. Thank you, Mickey.
Thanks, Andy.
Yeah,
Thanks
good
for
to see
having
you.
us.
Thanks,
too.
Andy.
All right, we will be right back.